Kettlebell swings are a great exercise. Let's talk about it. I'm Dr. DeFabio. The first thing we need to do is make sure it's a leg-driven motion. However, you have to realize you can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell, you can use elastic resistance. They all will help you achieve your goal as long as you have good technique. When you're using elastic resistance, it creates the same workload, the same torque curve as a free weight does, as an isotonic exercise, if the band is in the right direction. So when it comes to kettlebell swings, you just have to stand on the band. And that's going to give you the same torque curve, the same workload as a dumbbell or a free weight. So where does the mechanics begin from? It begins from the hips. This is a leg, hip-driven exercise. So turn towards me. Let's just show the descent. As we go into the descent, into the bottom, hips go back, stop there. Back is totally flat, spine's in alignment. You've heard me talk about the tibia torso line when you're squatting, essential when you're doing the kettlebell squats. And then as you come up, the back stays flat. The arms only need to come to here. There's no reason for the arms to go over the head, and I recommend you try to lock it in there and create a stability. What happens, reach up over your head? When you reach up over the head, the low back arches. When the low back arches, you end up in the office with back pain from facet syndrome. So if you have a facet syndrome, pain localized in the back with extension and rotation, could be your kettlebell squats. Come on down. So let's just say, for a safe example, that you're obsessed with getting overhead, all right? Take a dumbbell, just lose the bands. Take a dumbbell, and you can do a single-handed squat. Back's flat, key, come up. This locks in, and then you're going to get less chance of hyperextending, arching the lower back with the single hand. So you can do it that way, all right? So you can get that overhead activity, but with one hand, you're going to be a lot less to arch the lower back. Reach up with both hands over your head. Just reaching up to paint the ceiling or put away a dish on the top shelf is going to cause your low back to arch. So if you have low back issues, you have to be concerned about reaching over your head at any time, let alone if you're loading it. So now that we've talked about that, let's put the weight down. You can use an elastic resistance, or we're going to use a dumbbell. We're going to start off like almost like a goblet squat, where you go down, straight down, weight goes straight down, back stays flat, eyes are level, great, and then swing up, lock it there, and down. Now, ideally, I want to see a little pause at the top, boom, a little pause at the bottom, boom. That stabilizes the area. By stabilizing the muscles, it prevents that pulling and straining and losing your mechanics. So it creates a power motion, and this is a power motion. This is to drive power through your legs and hips, okay? The arms are secondary, but it creates core stability. If you're not maintaining core stability with those isolations at the end ranges, guess what? You're going to have a chance, the propensity to throw your back out, to injure it, to jam up those facets. So, kettlebell squats, great exercise, do them right, go big, go strong, go safe. I'm Dr. DeFabio. Come on, you can do a couple more.